This is a conversation piece. I really need y'all to comment on this. So, I heard this amazing podcast on the Social Proof podcast. I watch it on YouTube. I'm gonna find the lady's name and put it on here. But um, essentially, the interview I saw today was with a lady who is a femininity coach, and she says femininity is receiving, femininity is being open, masculinity is doing, it's being. Now, I want you to think about this. In these last few years, have you been operating in your masculinity more or your femininity more? Have you been going, doing, being, making it happen, showing up, hustling, grinding? Or have you been receiving? Because if you've been operating in that, I got to make it happen, I got to go, I got to get it done, you've been operating in your masculine energy. Now, the thing is, we all have masculine and feminine energy. It's just, which one have you been operating more in? I will definitely say, man, these last few years, I have been operating in my masculinity. Femininity, because I'll say I had a femininity hack. I was a debutante. I did pageants. So naturally, there's a grace that comes with that. I took etiquette classes. I know, I have been trained on the art of femininity, but I've been operating in the art of masculinity 90% of my life. 90% of the time, I'm always making it happen, going, doing, being. And it's like this, like, how do you expect to receive everything that is for you if you operate in your masculinity 90% of the time in your life? Even this, if God is saying, okay, I have so much to give to you, and you saying, okay, but I got to make this happen, I got to do it, I got to get it, I got to go, I got to go. You're never going to receive what's for you because you will not sit down long enough to actually receive what is for you. So it's just a thought, like, that thought has really been on my mind today. Because I'm like, damn, I have been operating in my masculine energy so much. And I believe this, as women, we are designed to operate in our femininity more. We're designed to operate in our being, in our receiving, in our listening, in our, like the being, the receiving is enough for us because that's what we're supposed to operate in. And then when it's time for us to do, we're supposed to do, but that's not supposed to be the majority of our life. And then as men, like, I'm not saying men's supposed to operate in their masculinity 100% of the time, because if you going, how many men bodies have been broken down? Like, we've seen it happen. They've been working hard all their life and then they pass away, especially in the past generations, so like we got to get a balance of this masculinity and feminine energy, because right now we are completely off balance as a culture,